Okay, March 12th, Numbers 1641 through 1832. On the next day, all the congregation of the children of Israel complained against Moses and Aaron, saying, "You have killed the people of the Lord." Now it happened when the congregation had gathered against Moses and Aaron that they turned toward the tabernacle of meeting, and suddenly the cloud covered it, and the glory of the Lord appeared. And Moses and Aaron came before the tabernacle of meeting, and the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Get away from among this congregation, that I may consume them in a moment." And they fell on their faces. So Moses said to Aaron, "Take a censer and put fire in the altar, and put incense in it on it, and take it quickly to the congregation and make atonement for them. For wrath has gone out from the Lord, the plague has begun." Then Aaron took it as Moses commanded, and ran in the midst of the assembly, and already the plague had begun among the people. So he put the incense and made atonement for the people, and stood between the dead and the living. So the plague was stopped. Now those who died in the plague were 14,700, besides those who died in the Korath incident. So Aaron returned to Moses at the door of the tabernacle of the meeting, for the plague had stopped. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Speak to the children of Israel and get them from get them a rod from their father's house. All the leaders according to their father's house, 12 rods. Write each man's name on the rod, and you shall write Aaron's name on the rod of Levi. For there shall be one rod for the head of each of the father's house. Then you shall place them in the tabernacle of the meeting before the testimony where I met you. And it shall be that the rod of the man whom I choose will blossom. Thus I will rid myself of the complaints of the children of Israel, which they have made against you." So Moses spoke to the children of Israel, and each of their leaders gave him a rod apiece, for each leader according to their father's house, 12 rods. And the rod of Aaron was among their rods. So Moses placed the rods before the Lord in the tabernacle of witness. Now it came to pass on the next day that Moses went into the tabernacle of the witness, and behold, the rod of Aaron, the house of Levi, had sprouted and put forth buds, had produced blossoms, and yielded ripe almonds. Then Moses brought out all the rods the um, before the Lord of all the children of Israel, and they looked, and each man took his rod. And the Lord said to Moses, "Bring Aaron's rod back before the testimony to be kept as a sign against the rebels, that you may put their complaints away from me, lest they die." Thus did Moses, just as the Lord had commanded him, so he did. So the children of Israel spoke to Moses, saying, "Surely we die, we perish, we all perish. Whoever even comes near the tabernacle of the Lord must die. Shall we all utterly die?" Then the Lord said to Aaron, "You and your sons and your father's house with you shall bear the iniquity related to the sanctuary, and you and your sons with you shall bear the iniquity associated with the priesthood. Also bring with you your brethren of the tribe of Levi, the tribe of your father, that they may be joined with you and serve you while you and your sons are with you before the tabernacle of witness. They shall attend to your needs and all the needs of the tabernacle, but they shall not come near the articles of the sanctuary and the altar, lest they die, and you also. They shall be joined with you and attend to the needs of the tabernacle of meeting, for all the work of the tabernacle. But an outsider shall not come near you, and you shall attend to the duties of the sanctuary and the duties of the altar, that there may be no more wrath upon the children of Israel. Behold, I myself have taken your brethren, the Levites, from among the children of Israel. They are a gift to you, given by the Lord, to do the work of the tabernacle of meeting. Therefore, you and your sons with you shall attend your priesthood for everything at the altar and behind the veil, and you shall serve. I give you the priesthood. I give your priesthood to you as a gift for service, but the outsider who comes near it shall be put to death." And the Lord spoke to Aaron, "And I have also given you charge of my heave offerings and all the holy gifts of the children of Israel. I have given them to you as a portion to you and your sons as an ordinance forever. This shall be yours of the most holy things reserved from fire. Every offering of theirs, every grain offering, and every sin offering, and every trespass offering, which they render to me, shall be most holy for you and your sons. In the most holy place you shall eat it, and every male shall eat it, and it shall be holy to you. This is also yours. The heave offering of the gift, and the wave offering of the children of Israel, I have given them to you, and to your sons and daughters with you, as an ordinance forever. Everyone who is clean in your house may eat of it. All the best of the oil, the best of the new wine and grain, their first fruits which they offer to the Lord, I have given them to you. Whatever first ripe fruit of is in the land which they bring to the Lord shall be yours. Everyone who is clean in your house may eat of it. Every devoted thing in Israel shall be yours. Everything that first opens the womb of the flesh, which they bring to the Lord, whether man or beast, shall be yours. Nevertheless, the firstborn of man you shall surely redeem, and the firstborn of the unclean animals you shall redeem. And those redeemed of the devoted things you shall redeem when 1 month old, according to the valuation, for 5 shekels of silver, according to the shekel of the sanctuary, which is 20 gerahs. But the firstborn of the cow, the firstborn of the sheep, the firstborn of the goat, you shall not redeem. They are holy. You shall sprinkle their blood on the altar and burn their fat as an offering made by fire for a sweet aroma to the Lord. And their flesh shall be yours. You shall wave breast, and the right thighs are yours. And all the heave offerings of the holy things which the children of Israel offer to the Lord, I have given to you and your sons and daughters with you as an ordinance forever. It is a covenant of salt forever before the Lord with you and your descendants with you. Then the Lord said to Aaron, you shall have no inheritance in the land, nor shall you have any portion among them. I am your portion, and you are my inheritance among the children of Israel. Behold, I have given the children of Levi all the tithes in Israel as an inheritance in return for the work in which they perform, the work of the tabernacle of meeting. Hereafter the children of Israel shall not come near the tabernacle of the meeting, lest they bear sin and die. But the Levites shall perform the work of the tabernacle of meeting, and they shall bear their iniquity. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations, that among the children of Israel they shall have no inheritance. For the tithes of the children of Israel, which they offer up as a heave offering to the Lord, I have given to the Levites as an inheritance. Therefore I have said to them, among the children of Israel they shall have no inheritance. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, speak thus to the Levites, and say to them, when you take from the children of Israel the tithes which I have given you, from which of them as your inheritance, then you shall offer up a heave offering of it to the Lord, a tenth of the tithe. And the heave offering shall be reckoned to you as though it were a grain. It was a grain of the threshing floor, or as the fullness of the winepress. Thus you also offer up a heave offering to the Lord from your tithes, which you receive from the children of Israel, and you shall give to the Lord's heave offering from it to the Aaron the priest. All of your gifts you shall offer up every heave offering due to the Lord from the best of them, the consecrated part of them. Therefore, you shall say to them, when you have lifted up the best of it, then the rest shall be accounted to you for the Levites as the produce of the threshing floor and as the produce of the winepress. You shall eat of it in you may eat of it in any place, you and your household, for it is your reward for your work in the tabernacle meeting, and you shall bear no sin because of it when you have lifted up the best of it. But you shall not profane the holy gifts of the children of Israel, lest you die. Mark 16, 1 through 20. Now, when the Sabbath was passed, Mary Magdalene, Mary the mother of James, and Solomon brought spices, and they might come and anoint him. Very early in the morning, on the first day of the week, they came to the tomb when the sun had risen. And they said among themselves, who will roll away the stone from the door of the tomb for us? But when they looked up, they saw that the stone had been rolled away, for it was very large. And entering the tomb, they saw a young man clothed in long white robes sitting on the right side, and they were alarmed. But he said to them, do not be alarmed. You seek Jesus of Nazareth, who was crucified. He has risen. He is not here. See the place where they laid him. But go tell his disciples and Peter that he is going before you into Galilee. There you will see him, as he said to you. So they went quickly and fled from the tomb, for they trembled and were amazed. And they said nothing to anyone, for they were afraid. Now when he rose early on the first day of the week, he appeared first to Mary Magdalene, out of whom he had cast 7 demons. She went and told those who had been with him as they mourned and wept. And when they heard that he was alive and had been seen by her, they did not believe. After that, he appeared in another form to 2 of them as they walked, and went into the country. And they were told, and then, oh, and they went and they told to the rest, but they did not believe them either. Later he appeared to the 11 as they sat by the table, and he rebuked their unbelief and their hardness of heart, because they did not believe those who had seen him after he had risen. And he said to them, "Go into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. He who believes and is baptized will be saved, but he who does not believe will be condemned. And these signs will follow those who believe in my name. They will cast out demons, they will speak in new tongues, they will take up serpents, and if they drink anything deadly, it will be by no means hurt them. For so they will lay hands on the sick and they will recover." So then, after the Lord had spoken to them, he was received up into heaven, and he sat down at the right hand of God. And they went out and preached everywhere, the Lord working with them and confirming the word through the accompanying signs. Amen. Psalms 55, 1 through 23. The chief musician with stringed instruments, a compliment. David wrote it. Give ear to my prayer, O God, and do not hide yourself from my supplication. Attend to me and hear me. I am restless in my complaint and moan noisily, because of the voice of my enemy, because of the oppression of the wicked. For they will bring down trouble upon me, and in wrath they hate me. My heart is severely pained within me, and the terrors of death have fallen upon me. Fearfulness and trembling have come upon me, and horror has overwhelmed me. So I said, "Oh, that I had wings like a dove! I would fly away and be at rest. Indeed, I would wander far off and remain in the wilderness." Selah. I would hasten my escape from the windy storm and the tempest. Destroy, O Lord, and divide their tongues. For I have seen violence and strife in the city. Day and night they go about around it in its walls. Iniquity and trouble are also in the midst of it. Destruction is in its midst. Oppression and deceit do not depart from its streets. For it is not the enemy who reproaches me. Then I could bear it. Nor is it one who hates me, who has exalted himself against me. Then I could hide from him. But it was you, a man, my equal, my companion, and my acquaintance. We took sweet counsel together and walked to the house of God in the throng. Let death seize them. Let them go down alive into hell, for wickedness is their dwellings, and among them. As for me, I will call upon God, and the Lord shall save me. Evening and morning and at noon I will pray and cry aloud, and he shall hear my voice. He has redeemed my soul in peace from the battle that was against me. For there were many against me. God will hear and afflict them. He who abides from of old. Selah. Because they do not charge, therefore they do not fear God. No, because they do not change, therefore they do not fear God. He has put forth his hand against those who were at peace with him. He has broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords. Cast your burden upon the Lord, and he will sustain you. He shall never permit the righteous to be moved. But you, O God, shall bring them down to the pit of the destruction. Bloodthirsty and deceitful men shall not live out half their days, but I will trust in you. Proverbs 11:7. When a wicked man dies, his expectations will perish, and the hope of the unjust perishes. All right. See y'all tomorrow.